If you're a news junkie, are passionate about on-demand content, and have even a remote interest in NPR, you're in for one hell of a treat. AppJudgment is brought to you by GoDaddy.com. Welcome to AppJudgment, Revision 3's mobile application review show. I'm David Prager, and today we're going to dive into National Public Radio's first ever iPhone application. You might just see something you've never seen before. National Public Radio is a 40-year-old nonprofit media organization that produces and distributes news and cultural programming to hundreds of public radio stations across the United States. And they now have an iPhone app. It's a great example of old media meeting new media. This app allows you to access just about every last bit of NPR content, streaming live or on demand. Tap on stations and you'll find more than 200 public radio stations that can be streamed live. Stations are sorted in alphabetical order, then by call sign in alphabetical order, and you can also look up stations by zip code or nearest to your current location. Now you can mark stations as favorites, such as KCRW that Mauricio might like, or all the way across in New York if you're looking for a different time zone, and you can save those as favorites in order to quickly access them later.
Welcome to WFUV. You're hearing a service supported by the contributions of listeners like you.
Aggregating access and programming information to all those streams is pretty impressive, but that's just the basics of the NPR News app. The real trick and the real value is a fully rich and on-demand experience. But before that, let's give thanks to our sponsor.
Hi everyone, it's Annie and welcome to the Hot App of the Day. Now last week, reportedly, Apple approved a flood of new apps for the iPhone and iPod Touch, nearly 1,400, 300 of which are games. So all you game enthusiasts have a lot to look forward to. Fans of the hit show Dexter might be especially pumped about the official Dexter video game, just released in conjunction with the show's Season 4 premiere. Dexter is a charming serial killer with a code of honor behind his gruesome work, and now you can be him on your iPhone or iPod Touch. Dexter the game is also slated for release on your PC as well, though we don't know just when yet, but if you want to get a head start on this one on your iPhone first, take a look at Dexter the game. And don't forget to also check out our sponsors. If you want to make an impact online, GoDaddy.com has everything you need. .com names as low as $1.99, plus world-class hosting, fast and easy website builders, and much, much more. Also, keep your personal information away from spammers, hackers, and your crazy ex-roommate. Private domain registration from GoDaddy.com protects your privacy by keeping your address, phone number, and more out of the public database. And just for you AppJudgment viewers, using the code JUDGE1 gets you 10% off your order. And now, back to the judgment.
On to the best part of this app. If you choose programs in the lower nav bar, you immediately see a list of every major NPR program, such as All Things Considered, Morning Edition. You get the drill. Once you select a program, you can play the whole thing or select individual segments from any of the programs and choose to stream them immediately.
It's Morning Edition from NPR News. Good morning, I'm Steve Inskeep. The death of Senator Edward Kennedy means Democrats have lost one of their strongest lawmakers.
Better yet, you can play individual segments from a program or add them into a playlist. What's really fun is that the programs can be sorted by topic, so you can really personalize your playlists into the specific things you're interested in. There are an impressive number of categories to choose from because it seems like they tag all their stories with a pile of different categories.
It's about a different kind of contagion. Think Night of the Living Dead.
The dead whose haunted souls hunt the living.
Zombies.
When you select a radio story or segment, you'll be able to read a synopsis about it, stream it immediately, or again, add it to a playlist. You can easily change the order of items in your playlist as well as delete anything from it. I actually love going running while listening to NPR stories. This app lets me assemble a playlist on the fly without having to pre-download anything in advance. The last major feature of the NPR News app are textual news feeds. You can pick and choose news stories to read within the app and sort by top stories as well as by news category. If there's associated audio, you can stream it immediately or again add it to your playlist.
When gas-electric hybrid cars like the Toyota Prius first became popular, one of the questions people asked was, could it go as fast as a regular car?
A bonus of the text is that it's all cached for reading offline, whereas none of the audio is. This brings us to our pros and cons of the NPR News app. Cons: you must be online to listen to any of the content. Another con: a bit of the audio quality is sacrificed for portability. Also, you can't pause audio or scrub anything on a timeline. However, they do say that this will be a feature in the next version. Pros: all of NPR's content is literally at your fingertips. On demand, you can create playlists. You can listen to live public radio stations coast to coast, and it provides easy access and links to all of NPR's podcasts via iTunes. I give major props to the folks at NPR in going above and beyond for both considering their existing audience and the behaviors of the next generation and potential for capturing a new audience, as well as taking full advantage of their own APIs and the iPhone's technological capabilities. The absolutely free NPR News app is a must-download for anyone with a craving for intelligent news and on-demand audio programming. I'm David Prager, and if you have another app you'd like us to review, please send us an email at appjudgment@revision3.com.